Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back to another Dominaria Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Good cards in here. Baird, Soothsayer, Time of Ice, Animus, Blink of an Eye, and Llanowar Elves are all very good cards. I probably am still going to go Llanowar Elves over things, but Time of Ice is very strong too. And it's historic, which is relevant. But I really like Llanowar Elves. 1 mana Ramper is pretty good, and like I said, green is kind of a cool color in this format because you can just sort of branch into multiple colors and splash for random, rares and legends. Um, so I really like green in general so far in this format. Okay. So here we could easily take Blessed Light, which we probably will. There's also Whisper, which is good with green. You get the Saprolings, and then you can bring fatties back. There's also Fiery Intervention, which, honestly, I think the Destroy Target Artifact is much better than the Exile enchantment. But Blessed Light, instant speed, deal with anything, exile it. It's better than Fiery Intervention, so... Second pick, Blessed Light, seems fine to me. Third pick. Untamed Kavu is very strong. This card did not need to have Kicker. If it was just 4 and a green, 5/5 Trample Vigilance, it would have already been exceptionally good. The fact that it has Kicker is really crazy to me. So we'll take that over Mesa Unicorn and Syncopate, which I do like quite a bit in this format, but we'll take the Kavu. Here we could take a Candle, get some removal. Otherwise, Sentry, which flies, but I like the removal more. Candle's also historic, not irrelevant. And yeah, that seems good to me. So here we have Fungal Infection, which I like a lot. Soothsayer, which, like I said, is probably very good in the green deck, if we do end up green. Fungal Infection is good removal, legitimately good. I usually err towards removal rather than value cards, but Soothsayer is pretty good. I've been impressed with it. I probably still go Fungal Infection. I really like this card a lot. Otherwise, Invoke the Divine, which keeps you more on the Blessed Light path. But I'm going to go Infection. Kill something, get a Saproling, maybe kill something else, or kill a 2/2 for 1 mana. Or X2 for 1 mana, I should say. It's good. Alright, here, best card is probably the Acolyte or the Phantom. I really like the Acolyte. Flying and life gain is very good. I think we'll take Acolyte over Phantom. I do think Phantom's good too. Good card. They work well together, actually. Grun is cool. Seeing it this late could be a good sign for us. Otherwise, there's an Adamant Will, which is also good. But we'll take Grun. Also historic. Just seeing Envoys, which I don't really like. Probably okay taking a Skin Witch, though. 3 toughness is relevant, more so than a 3/2. This would help us splash, I guess, for a 3rd color, but I really don't like the Envoy. Or 3/2s in general in this format. Not so good. 2/3s are leagues better. Wheeling Ancient Animus is excellent. We already have some pretty good bodies for it out of pack 1. And nothing else really comes close in this pack. Don't like Llanowar Scout, even though it's a 1/3. I just don't like it. And Short Sword's actually fine, but we'll take the Animus. Alright, what do we got here? Probably Dark Bargain is fine. It's not great, but I don't think we're going to need the Compass. There's probably other means of splashing for Blessed Light that are better than Compass. So we'll take Dark Bargain, get a potential way to get card advantage. Gift of Growth is good. Good combat trick. The fact that it untaps is relevant as well. Take Rat Colony, seeing a little bit of late red. Neither of these cards interest me all that much, but I guess we'll take Envoy because I think I'm more likely to play Envoy than Sentinel in this deck. I actually don't hate Sentinel, it's just clunky enough where it's difficult to play. So there's Mending of Dominaria. Another Blessed Light. Spore Crown Thallid, though we only have currently one Saproling card, but we can certainly find more. It's a good effect for that. There's also Skittering Surveyor, another means of splashing Blessed Light. We can sort by color for now as well. Probably take the Blessed Light. I usually err towards take the removal. Skittering Surveyor is very good, but Blessed Light is, the way I look at it, it's pretty premium removal. Blessed Light is one of the better ones. Instant speed, deal with anything, and enchantments on top of that, and it's exile too. It's very important. Here, probably just slam the Druid, another ramp card. We do have some kicker. I don't know if we have a couple kicker. Yeah, the Kavu as well. That's cool. Very good. And the Skin Witch, actually, as well. So, good. Elfhame Druid is already looking very good for us. And if we can wheel a Soul Salvage, that would be nice. Otherwise, maybe a Candle. I've seen those wheel. Not so uncommon. What do we have here? We've got Danitha, which is good. Maybe not on the splash, though. Another Candle. And that's about it. Chainer's Torment, which I don't really like that much. I think we'll take another Candle. I like the candles. And they're historic, which is relevant. They're nice when you have access to a lot of mana, and we potentially do by being in green. So here we can take Feral Abomination, which has a chance of making the deck. We don't have a ton of top end yet, just Grun. Otherwise, Pierce the Sky, which is a relevant sideboard card, but I think we'll take the Abomination. I actually like this card. I've been pretty impressed with it. 5/5 Death Touch does a lot. Alright, here we could just slam the Grow from the Ashes. There's also Gideon's Reproach, which I think is pretty excellent. But why don't we just get our fixing now, because we don't have any other form of fixing, and it also ramps, it's good. Easy way to get white in the deck. So Impulse, which I've seen played a few times, but I'm not a huge advocate of. There's also Short Sword, but probably don't need it. I can already start setting aside stuff that I would prefer to not make the deck. Chiefly Rat Colony. Dark Bargain, I guess I would prefer if it didn't make the deck. If I had a lot more ramp, I could see make it becoming a little more premium. I don't want to play Envoy either, even if it does fix for our white spells. Everything else looks fine to me. Gift of Growth could probably get the boot if we get enough removal. We'll take another Feral Abomination, then maybe we're good on top end and we can focus on the early game a little bit. Guess we can take Nature's Spiral. It's not great, but has some synergy with Acolyte. Divest is a legitimately playable card, even in the main deck, potentially. Okay, so we could take the Thallid, or we could take the Spider. We're probably good on top end. I mean, we could get more if we need it, but I'm fine taking the Thallid, 3/2, and spits out another dude. I like it. Urza's Tome, current historic count is 2, 3, so pretty low. Another Gift of Growth, though. Yeah, I suppose it's possible. It can kill your opponent as well. I'm just going to cut the black card. I think these white cards are probably better, but... Alright, we can take a Paladin, but don't really want to play it. Got the Soul Salvage back, which I think is good for us. So, these three can already kind of get the boot, probably. And honestly, Divest, though main deckable, probably a little bit better out of side. I mean, getting we could just cut the white since we are, splashing for white anyway, but this is fine. Sylvan Awakening, once again, good win con card. Good way to win. I kind of just want another Llanowar Elves. There's also a Skittering Surveyor, but I want some fast mana. Llanowar Elves is pretty premium. Just lets you get to the late game quickly, and that is very valuable. It's possible you could wield a Sylvan Awakening. I guess not super likely, though. I don't think we have enough elves to make the Nurturer work. She does ramp anyway, but we probably just want this cast down over Vicious Offering. Spore Swarm in here, too. A lot of valuable cards we want. But I guess we do have 3 elves. But I'm still going to just take at least one of the removal spells. And I guess we take cast down, although I just played this in the last draft, and I did run into a lot of legends. This is a legendary format, but we'll take the cast down. Another Kavu is just a gift. Excellent card. Very, very powerful card. Vicious Offering here is a gift. Very nice. We're going to need some more creatures. So we could take the Memorial, but I'm going to take a Fungal Infection. I'd play it over a Gift of Growth. I just like that it kills something and gives you a body. Kills X1s all day too, which is nice. I suppose if I end up 2 creature light, I could play the Envoy. And we probably just don't need the Gift of Growths because we have hard removal instead of combat tricks. Although, like I said, it is cool that Gift of Growth can just kill your opponent. Another Marwyn, or we could take the Pardic Wanderer, or we could take yet another Feral Abomination. I'm not opposed to any of those. Diversifying would be taking the Wanderer. We have no historic value in here, though. So maybe I just prefer the Death Touch. Trample is relevant, too. And the Nurturer does ramp. Technically, I guess we have 4 elves, but I don't think Marwyn's very good. Wouldn't mind getting another fatty here. Croson Druid I think is actually pretty good, but maybe we just take a second Grun. A little 6-drop heavy, I suppose. Another Animus or a Spider or a Memorial to Folly. We have enough fatties where we play Animus, but yeah, we could play it over Candles too. It's probably fine. Like if I cut at least one Abomination. Memorial to Folly could easily make the deck though, and I wouldn't even have to. I don't need the Animus either. Like I can cut a candle and kind of just. Alright, we'll take the Memorial to Folly. I really like Ancient Animus a lot, but I think that we are probably already looking for cuts, so why not take something that 100% makes the deck? We did actually end up wheeling the Sylvan Awakening, which is kind of a gift, because I think it's a good win con. Take another Skin Witch, although we got to figure out what we're cutting still. So we technically do not need to splash for white because we have the 2 Blessed Lights. But we could just play like a candle. Because we have the candle and we have like, I don't know, another fatty maybe, like another Abomination or something. Or a Gift of Growth, whatever. But I may be okay splashing for Blessed Light still. So I don't really want to cut any creatures. And I need to make 2 cuts. Fungal infections are like half a creature card. We probably don't need the Soul Salvage, I guess. It does have some synergy with Acolyte, but I think we're doing better things. And then, like I said, I don't really want to cut any creatures. So maybe we just cut one of our infections, which we can bring in out of sideboard if we need it. But maybe it's good to have a candle and an infection. Like if we go head to head with a bunch of X1s or just a super aggro deck, infection gets a lot better. But between all the removal suite we have currently, I think we're good. So let's bring in the Memorial to Folly, and then I think we just need probably, if we run 1 Plains, we'll have Grow and Envoy to play our Blessed Lights. That's probably okay. Oh, I should sort by color to look at what we're dealing with here. So we only need 1 black mana. We do need double green, and we need green early for Lana or Elves. And we have the Memorial to Folly in here already, so I guess that sort of makes sense. We could do like 9-7, 9-7-1. I'm okay with that. We have 1 card that could theoretically mill our white source away. We also could go 2 Plains and help to mitigate that issue, as well as make it so we can play our Blessed Light a little more easily, but I'm not 100% sold on that either. Technically we need, I think, double black for Skin Witch if we want to kick it, which I imagine happening a decent amount. I kind of want to get away with running 2 Plains, but yeah, we're probably okay with a mana base like this, to be honest. I don't think this is too bad. This seems fine to me. Alright, so Junk with Ramp. Junk Ramp seems like a deck I probably am going to end up drafting a fair amount in this format, but it looks good, and we have good sideboard too. The Infection, Divest. Some Arbor Armaments to deal with flyers, which is actually very valuable if you don't get the Pierce the Sky. Nature Spiral maybe, another Candle, so Gift of Growths, yeah. Even Soul Salvage against heavy removal. Seems good to me. I like it. Alright. Well, here you have it. We'll see you around 1.